I'm sorry to say I have to call this video an atmosphere of hostility here at Silverbirch. I hate saying that, but apparently it's true because my book, a science fiction book, I donated to the library, has disappeared. That was like 3 or 4 months ago. And I feel that someone here doesn't like me, or that I'm not welcome here at Silverbirch, because my book was taken out of the library, as well as the Book of Mormon I donated to the library is missing for 3 or 4 months. And it's like, I'm wondering, does that mean there's no freedom of religion here? I mean, what's going on? It just seems very suspicious behavior here in their library. I no longer donate to their library. As a result of that, it makes me nervous. I'm just wasting my time. I don't know what's going on. I feel like if I go ask someone in charge, I'm going to take it like I'm being negative, frown on what I'm saying to them. But I don't know what else to do. I did notice there's some bullying here at Silverbirch, and they're upset about it. I mean, the people here can't get along. That's not a good situation at all. You should never make somebody feel bad, because you just don't like them. I mean, you should keep it to yourself, I think. I think that's the general policy of Silverbirch, You should be friendly toward people. I try to be friendly as I can to everybody. Apparently, there's some people here who are malcontents. I don't think it's anybody in the administration who's responsible for these things. I think there's just somebody here who's mischievous and misbehaving. The only really bad experience I've had at Silverbirch, I guess, is my money disappeared with my wallet. I left it in my room. So I had to have a key to get in. And of course, it's my fault because I left my wallet out. It's hard to control sometimes. The character people, here should be above par. And I think that person might have quit their job recently and left. They were afraid of getting caught. They might have been stealing from rooms. Well, I just say good riddance. That means Silverbirch is a better place now that they're gone. I haven't heard anybody else complain since that person quit. I'm not going to say who it was. In housekeeping, that's who has a key to get into your apartment. But that person's no longer here, so oh well. It's over now, so don't worry about it. But yeah, I'm a little leery of donating. I'm a little leery of donating any more books to the library. It'll just be a waste of time if I do that. It'll disappear. I don't know why it had such a short shelf life. Those 2 books. I had donated more than 2 books. I donated about 10 or 12 books. I don't happen to see any of them here anymore. Okay. I get the message. Don't donate any more books to the Silverbirch Library. I won't do it anymore. It makes me I have bad feelings inside me because I don't feel good about that. Nobody seems to know anything about it because I've asked about it. The residents here, and they just don't know anything about it. So I don't know. I don't think it's against the policy of Silverbirch to have a Book of Mormon sitting on the shelf, or to have a science fiction written by one of the residents sitting out. I don't think it's against their policies. I think it's from one of the individuals living here, and it makes me sad. Like I said, it makes me very nervous and very leery of doing it again, so I'm not going to do it anymore. You live and you learn by experience, right? So, I've decided not really to say much about it and just forget about it. Learn from experience. Be careful of people who are mean. They say anything mean to you, don't say anything back. Just ignore them. If it happens 3 times, that's the only time I go talk to one of the administrators. Like I did when I first got here. Someone did that to me. And I was frowned on because it was somebody really elderly. I didn't say anything inappropriate in my opinion. I said, well, maybe that person needs help psychologically. I do have a background in psychology. I thought that they knew that when I spoke up and said something about that. Apparently, they've forgotten that. I didn't say it in a negative context. I don't mean to appear negative. That's not what this is about. It's a struggle here now for me to get along with everybody. I'm doing my best. So, that's what I have to say for now. Over and out.